Welcome to Other Side Gaming. We are here for game one of season two of the Journeyman League. I'm Novocaine, and I have my co-host. I think Stretch is there if he can hear me. Hold on. There we go. Can you hear? Can you go now, Stretch?
Yo, yo.
There we go.
Hey.
All right, there we go. So we are here. First game of the night. We've got High Geologist versus Orange Duck Gaming.
Orange Duck Gaming. What's the roster on them?
They are loading in right now. I'm going to be honest with you. We have two new teams this season. So Orange Duck Gaming joined us under OSG Monster. He's the team captain. We've got OSG Monster at support. We have Hades at ADC. They have a different mid laner filling in tonight for them. So I'm assuming that's the Dwaphyfer up there. Fulcrum is jungle, and Freelo Slave is top.
Nice. All right. Looking forward to seeing the new guys play.
And then Stretch, I sent you an invite from my wife's account.
Yep.
I just went ahead and signed in there so we get in there and spectate. They will be kicking off for us. I'm going to get the I will pull up the pro drafts for us here so we can get into that with them. All right, and then we will change this. Waiting for them to fire up pick and ban phase. We're going to use, we use Pro Draft for pick and ban. That way everyone can, all champions are available for everybody. So what you'll see is throughout the season, we will have a pick and ban phase here. They will go through and then we will log into game. Everyone will then, let me get that thing off of you, Stretch. I still have the menu up. I think I'd had you muted for the music. There we go. And then what you'll see is we will just have the same pick and ban phase again, and we'll jump right into the game. There is a 3-minute delay, so Stretch and I will sit here and hopefully keep you guys awake while we wait for the 3 minutes, and then we'll jump right in the game.
3 minutes could be.
So I know we're just waiting for, I think, teams to go. Checking on status here of the draft.
It's like slowly but sure.
Oh, no, wait. Stretch needs me to invite his team in real quick. It's not letting him do it. Hopefully, I think Mandy has everybody here. Beautiful. Here we go. Everybody's just getting lined up in pick order, and we will see the draft here. So Stretch, we're seeing second place team here, kicking off the night against brand new team in the league. Twinkies Angels did take the championship last season, so they are our defending champs. Right?
Talk about an upset.
So I think we got some good games tonight. Same starting lineup for the High Geologist, but we've got some changes. Spliff is not in the jungle, sir. He is ADC this season, and Odin will be going into the jungle.
What a surprise! Is he going to be playing Jhin? Is he still manning Jhin?
He's had some different picks. We scrimmed. I'm not gonna kiss and tell here since we've had some prior experience since we've been scrimming for the preseason. But he does have a bigger pool than Jin for the ADC slot.
Let's leave it at that because I want to be pleasantly surprised with what I see.
So then the other thing that we have for us as well is Chloe has moved to the top lane and Morgan has gone mid. So while the roster has remained intact, everyone is in a different role than they were in last season, except for Strawberry Witch. She's still holding it down at support. So
strong support anyway.
Yeah. So be interested to see how the changes go for them, what that looks like as they go into the season and how they do.
Yeah, that's quite the shakeup.
Right. Like I said, I've only played with OSG Monster from Orange Duck, so watching these guys will all be new to me. I've got no prior experience with this lineup. Going into our second game of the night, XD Shooter, since he can't hit smites, he decided he would cast tonight for his one game he can watch. So as long as he can press some buttons and talk into a microphone, he should be able to cast for us today. But he's going to come in, and I will be playing on a team, Mute Geniuses, under Furlogi or Dave, as we know him. We're coming in, so we're a new team for the season, and we'll be going against a defending champ. So they're coming in with Glacier at top. We've got Sloth Tamer in the jungle, replacing Casey this season, since he won't be able to play. Mars Senpai in the mid lane, and then the bot duo of Nosebleed and Twinkie.
Man, I was really looking forward to seeing some missed smites this season too.
I am jungling for our team, so for the Mute Geniuses, we're gonna have Furlegi in the top lane, myself in the jungle. Pack Attack will be our mid laner. Terrorize will be ADC, and Icy will be support. So I can probably provide a miss smite or two throughout there. I was really hoping to go up against Spliff, but I think he got scared when he heard that I was going to be playing jungle, so he moved to ADC, let Odin deal with me, since Odin can hit D or F a little bit better than he can from across the pond. So it should be good tonight. We're gonna have looking forward to the new season kicking off, and then we do still have Let's Get Orny. They're on bye week, so we have 5 teams in the league. So the one team will have a bye every week, and so Let's Get Orny is on bye for us this week.
Cool.
And let's see if they are ready to kick off.
Looks like we're still 2.
Okay, looks like we have one of the subs is going to be starting for Hygeologist today, Germ. So he looks like Odin won't be joining us for the night. So there's Odin right there. Okay. There's Spliff. Okay. Chloe, I see your message. I'll work on that. We will get some more things for us to spend points on. That will be my goal before next week's broadcast on Monday. So, all right, looks like teams are ready. So we will kick off the draft. All right, so
we're kind of going into this blind because we don't really know what to expect out of Orange Ducks.
Right, some blind there, and then I'll be honest, I don't know what to expect out of Hygeologist either. With all the shakeup, right? There's what I know, right. But I think we've all done a pretty good job of, I think we've kind of stayed away a little bit to maybe hide a few things up our sleeves for these first couple weeks. So interested to see what we get out of both teams.
Yeah, don't want to expose the playbook too soon.
I mean, if you look at what we're seeing here, we're just seeing solid bans, right? Taking out the Hecarim, who's really strong in the jungle. Yasuo is always good. Kane's always strong. Akali coming out of the mid lane. Lux, Zyra, like strong support choices here, right? Or mid lane support or mid lane choices with the Akali and Lux. So I think solid. Really like the Seraphine here. I know it's a champion that Strawberry Witch has a lot of comfort on. Ooh, the Draven coming in. We haven't seen a Draven.
Master.
Draven Sylas, this should be good. Sylas is, I think, the best jungle right now. Some win rates struggle a little bit, but first clear isn't as healthy, has to do some things a little different than the other junglers, but super, super strong this season.
Yeah, this is actually kind of all new to me, so it'll be interesting seeing the state of and how jungle is out me next jungle player.
So you asked me what he'd play, and we get Jhin first game. So we're gonna get the signature pick out of our boy there, Spliff. Warwick like coming through for the jungle as well, so that's a good pick.
A lot of map pressure with the champ.
I expected an aggressive support to match with the Draven. I think the Leona's a good pick. I like the Leona or an Alistar there with him. I think great. Jack's coming through as a top lane ban. I can say that's very smart from having witnessed that in a game or two myself coming out of Chloe. That is an interesting ban. We have not seen that champion banned, I don't think, on...
Have we seen the Ahri played at all?
No, Ahri's not been played. But we have different mid laners this season, right? So different pools here. So Pantheon coming out as a ban and Mundo as a ban.
Counter picking Swain off of Chloe.
Hey, I was gonna say Chloe had a large number of games on Swain. She did very well with that pick. So curious if that will go mid or top.
Oh, I'm betting top. Nah, it might be mid. I don't know. We'll see. I'm
going in the tank here a little bit. Coming out with the Vex in mid lane. I do like that pick. Champion is very annoying.
Very hard to dive on. The Yone is open.
It is.
Interesting,
the Shin. I do like it though, the global pressure, especially in games like this. When you have a full team communication, Shin offers a lot more value in my opinion. You can call those out and definitely help protect that bot lane. Or set up good dives with Vex. You could call it dive on the Vex, let Vex dive in, and you're there shielding her. Have good follow-up CC afterwards. So I think a solid pick. And we get Darius, which is a champion I don't think we saw last season either. So kind of nice to see the mix up here on Champ Select. So
getting a little variety out of game one.
All right. All right, I'm going to kick us back over just to the smaller screen now that we are through that. So just like I told everybody at home, they will go through this pick and ban phase, but we're just going to roll through real quick. Everybody knows what's going, so it's just the exact same thing again. We, again, just use pro drafts because everybody doesn't have every champion unlocked, and it allows the teams to draft the way they would want to versus drafting around champions individuals have paid for.
So let's talk about some of the new changes of the new season. What's going on with the jungle?
Jungle, you can come out the healthier clear. I think from having played Elise into season 12 into beginning of season 13, if I really wanted to, I could full clear. That's not what you want to do with that champion, though. You want to be aggressive and out on the map, but you do come through healthier. A lot of champions are looking for a 5 camp to full clear into the 330 Scuttle Crab. There's a lot that's open in the jungle, but I think there's the normal picks, right? Like the bans at the Kayn and Hecarim, super strong right now. I think great picks to take out a jungle. I feel that, some of the items have been tuned down a little bit. So top can still provide some damage out of a Cassante or these bruisers like we're seeing with the Shin or Darius. And then bot lane, and I don't know if you saw or not, we got some spoilers. They're going to be getting some love to try to make them a little more defensive, so they don't blow up as much. They're going to be a squishy and give them a little tweak to their items, and they're also nerfing fighters a little bit. So I think we're going to have some changes here in this meta too. stretch as we go into the next couple weeks. But I think overall, I've enjoyed season 13. We got through some of the craziness with those initial item releases, and it's been an enjoyable experience.
I heard there's new jungle pets.
There are, and that'll be interesting and something to watch. So Smite upgrades now 3 times. You go to 600, 900, and 1200, depending on your treats for your pet. So at 20 camps, you'll notice that the Smite bumps up to 900, and when those treats have cleared, they will go to 1200. So something for us to watch as we're paying attention to those jungle fights and watching the jungle clear. And also something to talk about with your teammates. If you're not able to clear your camps because people are taking your chickens or taking your wolves, it could delay you, and that smite difference could come down on some of these fights at Dragon and at Baron.
I could definitely see how that puts a little bit more pressure on the laners to assist in the jungle when they know that they're getting invaded.
Yep.
Protect those camps to make sure they get that smite.
Yeah. I think what it's going to be interesting to me is this bot lane is going to be very aggressive. And I'm going to be curious to see how the junglers start their pass. Is Silas going to look to come bot and help throw some early pressure to snowball that Draven, or are we going to look for him to go top and try to provide some additional get the Darius out ahead before Shin can start having that global presence? I think from the High Geologist side, you're going to want to play it safe, weather the storm a little bit, not let that Draven get ahead, and try to go through. Silas has some good ults to choose from, though, on the other side of the map. Seraphine ults, nothing to sniff at, can take the Jhin ult, can take the Shin ult himself, right? Can take the Shin ult, can take the Vex. So they're all good choices for Silas here, so it's going to be interesting to see how the Geologists play around that as well.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how the Silas is. Last season that I played, that was not a thing.
All right, here we go.
And now begins our 2-minute, 54-second spectator delay.
I gotta figure out
what about new champions? I know Kasante's out. Is there another champion out after him?
We've got. So Kasante is our last release. I think the one that has the most most impact. I think as players figured him out at first, I didn't see a lot of impact out of the champion, but now as they know how to play him with some of the item changes, things going on, you're seeing more Kasantes out there that are better. Not seeing a lot out of the new. So Zuri's making a little bit of a comeback in some places. Not seeing Nyla. I don't know if we'll see it in our league, but there is a little bit of a bump up in people playing Rel, which I think that makes me happy. Rel is my girl, and there's some changes there. So looking forward to seeing a little more play rate out of Rel. But we're gonna see probably some of the old standbys. I think depending on jungles, I'll tell you he's not in my pool. I can't play Silas, but if I could, I would. I think super strong. I think we'll see the Swain pick. And it's looking like we're kind of picking some scrappy fighting teams with the front to back here. Both sides have a little bit of a beefy front line. Can stand back and pick that fight. So I'd be curious to see how we all change as the season goes along. I think we're all still trying to figure some of that out too. Don't know exactly where we want to land and what that looks like.
Well, from what I've heard, it's a lot of change gone. So I'm excited to see what the new changes look like in practice. How about the Purple People Eater? Anybody still playing that?
The Nocturne?
No, the other one. Bel'Veth.
Starting to make a little bit of a recurrence. Not seeing a ton of play. I know I've not run into them as we're playing the champion, but we are seeing. I think there's been some videos out. I don't know if folks listen to Virakayu or not in the jungle, but he had a couple good videos with the Bel'Veth coming out. I think it's just going to be dependent on elo you're in. Right now, there's some champions that are just easier for those of us in lower elos to execute on and have a higher win rate. But I think, depending on where some of these item changes with the fighter class land, we might see her a little more.
Fighter class.
So they're going to make some changes to items like Death's Dance. They're changing Ravenous Hydra. They're removing Omnivamp and making it just lifesteal. There's some changes they're doing to try to, I'll call it, tone down our bruiser class of champions, just because they're pretty strong right now. So
I don't know. I'm interested. I'm excited. Lots of change.
and we are loading in. So as we come into this game stretch, who are you going to, looking at the draft? Where are you going to put your? Who do you think's winning tonight?
Yeah, I'm kind of scared of the Draven. Not gonna lie, just because I don't like that champion. I get by that champion. But gotta show my geologist some love. Geologist should be able to.
I like the draft from Orange Duck Gaming. I think it's pretty solid. They've got great champions that scale, especially now with what's going on. I think if the Draven plays well, it's got a good chance into the team we have here. So from the draft alone and what we're looking at, I think comp, what they're going to want to do is Silas is still a good ult, dive in on these geologists, and so I'm gonna give Orange Duck Gaming the go forward here on this one.
Is it just me or did they zoom in the camera a little? Like,
well, I'm also messing with what is that key to get rid of this one?
Hmm. 30 seconds until minions spawn.
Bear with me a second. I don't remember which hotkey that is. Oh, N was objective timers. Why am I drawing a blank here, Stretch? I don't want the recording one up there. Whatever, we'll go along with it for right now. I will figure it out. Just gonna leave it on directed camera. We got some action going on down here in the bot lane already. I did not see where we started, so it looks like both junglers start on bot side. Nice trade there from Morgan on. Oh, we got some flashes going on here. Early level 2 by Geologist. But I don't know if they got the damage to finish this out. We have a flash out of Spliff.
Oh, they locked down the Seraph.
Yep, and they did not get back in time for that level 2. So, great initial engage, a little bit of overstay on it. So we've got Orange Duck Gaming going up 2-0.
Interested to see. Ooh, never mind. The Silas clear doesn't look like it's that healthy.
No, the Silas clear is not healthy this first one. Definitely not. Surprised to see him going through so many camps in that full clear. You can look at the health bar on the Warwick. While behind, he's going to actually be able to make an impact on the map versus Silas here. Super low. So I would have liked to see Silas go a 3 camp and make some kind of impact here, but maybe changed his mind after that early kill by the bot lane, feeling like can just take this top and then look to come back bottom and help with a repeat gank, or take a gank down there for another set of kills. Yeah, like almost died to jungle camp there. I don't know if you saw that as the screen quickly dodged there, but oh shoot, I forget that does it.
Looks like we have the potential for a little bit of action up top.
Yep, looks like Odin's gonna make that roam up top for Chloe. For those of you at home, we have 2 OSG Morgans, one with a 0, that is Chloe, and we'll refer to her as Chloe. OSG Morgan with an O is Morgan for when we're discussing things here. I will say, despite that first death, Spliff is still even in CS, which is a little interesting. Um, going into lane here. Okay, gank coming through. We had the taunt from Shin, the fear, nice layering. So we get the flash. Top side.
Putting a little damage on the Draven.
Yep. Spliff's gonna have to play careful here. A lot of damage coming out of that Draven early. The camera just doesn't know what to do, right? There's so much action going on here on the map.
I already done took control of mine.
I did not want to give people motion sickness, so I will just let directed camera show us the game here. If Orange Duck wants, they could look to maybe force this early dragon. Hygiela just really can't respond to that.
No, yeah. First dragon will go to orange.
Yep, and there's that early dragon we were talking about. One change I will say, Stretch, that's important is they did nerf the damage that Rift Herald does to towers. So taking that early Rift isn't as much gold as before. So kind of prioritizing first dragon is what you're going to see out of teams. Don't get me wrong, Rift Herald's still good, but it's good for about 2 plates unless you're going to have consistent damage on it. And you will get some gold, but it's not as strong as it was last season.
Looks like the lamp will come up. Get a kill on the specs. No vision for the Vex to see either. A little bit of an overcommittal.
Yep, and we're going to see a nice roam here from OSG Morgan, or Monster, onto Morgan. Has to blow the flash. I don't think the pings came out on that, did they?
No.
So, not sure if communication was going on in comms on that, but should have called out that roam.
Haven't seen too much action out of the jungle yet. Looks like we're gonna see a little fight right here.
I don't want that off. I'm still trying to find us the hotkey to get rid of that one thing, Stretch. Sorry.
Smart move by Odin to back off out of the jungle, or out of the river.
So we're looking at a almost 2k gold lead for Orange Duck Gaming here early. Now Draven's starting to get that CS lead. Across the board though, everybody else is staying pretty close on CS.
Yeah, Draven's already got a Dirk and a Sheen. Spliff's got his Noon Quiver.
Yep. Now, if you're Spliff and Strawberry, you just don't even try to fight here. You let them overcommit and do something on in retaliation, but I don't see that they're strong enough to really want to look to pick any fights here.
Nah, they're going to want to wait for Odin to kind of play down bottom, but that vision there.
I was going to say,
it's risky for them to even go out there to try and clear that right now.
But just look at the vision on the map, right? Orange Duck Gaming, great vision through the river. Bot lane's not going to get ganked, or at least not see it coming. Silas is going to look to go mid here. Again, should see it here, but I'm not sure if it's in time to get away. Doesn't look like Morgan sees it. She might.
Off guard.
Morgan goes down.
Yep.
So they trade Morgan and Freelos there. So junglers are making an impact on the game. Be curious here with that top kill if we'll see. It looks like Odin's going to take that Rift Herald to try to get some gold back on the map for these guys.
Hades been hitting them max range knockbacks.
Yep. A little bit early W there. I've always been impressed by Draven players, catching the axes and still doing everything.
Like, I lose my cursor, let alone lose where the axes are going to fall.
All right. So I would like to see Odin come bottom lane here, though, because Chloe has ultimate. You could look to 4-man bot lane and at least shut that Draven down. I think it would be a good play. And I'm wondering if, you know, that's something Fulcrum and them are talking about, because Fulcrum is back on the bottom side of the map, even though camps are all up on top side. So I don't know if they were just trying to hover and see, hey, do we have anybody coming down here, or just getting tracking on Odin, or what? And Dragon's coming back up, so we may see that fight here. The difference, we do have no teleport on Freelos, but Chloe could join this fight if she wanted to.
Looks like they're going to chase.
They're going to go after Odin. I don't know whether I like that turnaround. A little bit late rotation by High Geologist there to turn this around. Odin going back in. They do take down Monster, but we have one. Unfortunately, that's Jungler down. Jungle's still up for Orange Duck Gaming, and now should be Orange Duck Gaming. They might be able to hold off the dragon here. Fulcrum is really low.
Darius up top, just
getting plates. Yep. So that gold leads now 3.5K. Getting pretty big. And now Dwarfyfer got a plate there as well. So, you know, we got a couple minutes left. There's still some plates to be taken off the map, but definitely gold advantage here. 4K gold lead now for Orange Duck Gaming.
Yeah, it's just getting worse and worse. I mean, they're going to have to make a play on High Geologist side, with that's a gank bot, like is getting set up for right now. So that means
that was a good stun. That was huge. Odin's just a little late on. There we go. Odin's there. If he can go straight on to Hades. They decide to go on. I don't like that prioritization. Should have gone after the damage dealer, right? Took too much damage. Too much damage in that. Now we're up to a 5K gold lead.
They really needed to shut down that Draven.
They needed to wait, though. Chloe's ultimate was down. There was no reason to force. I think you're really going to have to bring all 4 down to deal with that Draven at this point in time. And especially, I think the other thing, too, was the change in threat. You should have just hard committed on the Draven. That backup just allowed for too many auto attacks to go off, and he's strong enough now. You can't afford that.
Just back and got boots, Vamp Sep, and Essence Reap.
Turret plating will fall soon.
So that dragon is still up, though. So, you know, we've got a delayed dragon. So if nothing else, High Geologist did keep them from getting that second dragon. There's still an opportunity to fight over that Rift Herald mid. Will it go off? Okay, it did just go off and got plate money. That's good. I wasn't quite sure if we'd get there. Darius waiting a long time here. Really no threat of clearing these wards. Monsters big enough right now that that just kind of tickles. A level up here on Chloe versus Freelos, but in the minion wave, so.
And I mean, Chloe can farm under tower.
Yep.
At this point, IGL just need to take a defensive. A defensive approach, and just try to farm under tower and try to get confident.
Yeah, look at that. Like, yeah, like that's you can't do that, right? That was one E, one knockback, and 3 autos, and game over, right? So, they can't really afford to be out. And then there's the dragon off the back of that. Really here, if I'm the geologist, the call would have been you just have Odin go top now, right? You need to grab that Rift Herald, try to get another lane open, get some more gold. We're looking at a 6K, I guess it's still 5K gold lead. Orange Duck Gaming, I don't like Spliff still being there. Like, that's just a dive. They're strong enough there, but with the Leona and Draven to just kill Spliff under tower, so glad to see he backed off.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to make a play between mid and top, like you said, because I honestly, with where Draven is now, I think they could bring 4 down there and still end up losing that fight.
I think they lose 2 depending on Draven's threat, where he goes. You know, if Hades decides to just hard commit and Spliff's out of line, or Strawberry Witch is out of line, I think he could take the 2 squishies. I do think Chloe has a good chance of killing him, just as long as there's a stun, and that's good there. I don't ult
Good
down, but
up.
Yep, now they can go for Rift Herald here.
Yeah, I think they got to try to catch up this 6K gold lead with objectives.
I do like to see the roam from both supports. They are at least matching each other. Strawberry's coming up on the top side of the map to help Odin with the objective. I think this is a good call here. Both mids are back. I think the thing that just scares me is Leona's, like, if Silas had kept coming, so if Fulcrum and OSG Monster had both kept coming up there, I think they could have stolen this Rift Herald. But it's not needed for their cause right now. 5K ahead.
And I'm not even really that worried about it if I'm Orange Ducks, because I've already got first tower gold.
Right.
I'm already starting to push other objectives in other lanes. Top lane, if I had my bot lane roam up top with Darius, we could probably get that top tower.
And there's no plates to happen with Rift Herald, and I honestly don't know there's a tower that these guys can force all the way down with it. So it's going to be a 5v5 fight for a tower to crack on the side of High Geologist. Now, I will say bounties are fully unlocked, so there are some bounties for these towers if they go down, or the objectives, so, you know, that's nice. Try to help put some gold in the pockets of the Geologist to work on a comeback here. Oh, and nice Shin ult. That shield was huge. Yep. So again, you know, we're at least seeing some action there on the top side. Warwick is 4-2, and, you know, there's a point that Odin could maybe just jump on Hades, get through that back line, and tear him apart, because Warwick can do Warwick things.
Get a high speed range ult on him, lock him down. Is he building AD or AP?
He's building AD. You're going to see the Jack shows, I think, come out second, since we have, I forget what that item right there is called, but it comes out of a Null Mantle cloak and an armor. So it should be Jack shows that we see Odin build into here. Again, that's just not like those are just things you can't do. But here's what I was talking about. Odin has the power to get in there now. That's huge, and it went over on Spliff, right? So that's huge. Back in the game now, and double this is kill, big here.
Yeah, got the lockdown.
Oh, we'll get away, or not. We'll see what happens here. Oh wow, that is not a fight. Or Orange Duck Gaming wanted to give up, in my opinion. That is a lot of gold going back, and we just watched this close up. They gained 2K back just in that fight.
the layering of alts was flawless in that fight.
And now that Rift Herald matters, we're going to see 2 towers go down here, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the rest of High Geologist backed off here, so it's probably just going to be the one with good damage going down on the second. But that was a lot of gold for Spliff.
Yeah, that was a lot to get him back in the game.
All right, so we were going to have a dragon fight here in 14 seconds. And a lot of gold just went over to the Geologists for this fight. So be interested to see how this dragon goes. Vision, not great rotation by the Geologists. They must just be given this dragon, letting him go to Soul Point. Because they sure are not positioning to stop this at all. Curious if we see a force, though. There was a world where Orange Duck Gaming just takes that dragon with no interaction with High Geologist.
Right.
A little bit of a delay now. I guess Warwick ult is up. He can just dive over the wall.
Yeah, but they know he's there. Oh.
And he stole it. Like I see
with
again.
the smite.
The smite still, and like that's just unnecessary. Orange Duck Gaming should have had that Drake free and clear.
Right.
So we're watching the High Geologist start to claw back into this one. Picking up that dragon's nice. Good trade here. Shin is sneaky. Now, smart here. Got the bleed stacks on, getting away so you don't just get ulted and killed. Now, oh. Casey, we love you, buddy. One day we will make those shirts, though, so everybody who misses a smite gets a KC shirt.
Getting smited from halfway around the world.
We'll use the Casey's General Store front picture and say everybody gets an objective here. There we go. That's our shirt idea, right? So interesting to see what happens here. Not a lot of vision on the side of High Geologist, though. One thing they got to get in here before they keep going. Spliff is a little higher than I would like. Sure, his team's in the jungle, but we're going to have some really bad stuff happen right here.
Yeah.
There is the
aware.
ult. Okay, they're aware of it, yeah. The ult is up on Chloe, though, so can help at least mitigate a little bit of a sin if you step too far forward. Now, does the Baron fight occur? That's what we don't know. Oh, super stunned there by Chloe, but I don't know if she can get out of this. The Seraphine Charm does not hit much. All that damage was just on the Leona. Have to blow a flash. I don't like it. I don't like it. Committed a lot there to not get anything. Now Baron's going to be a little bit freer for Orange Duck Gaming.
Yeah, they should have just let the backs go through.
Could have let the backs go through and tried to burn it down, right? Or at least
Right.
let the fight come to them, set up so that you can have the fight the way you want it. It was a nice double taunt, just unfortunately all the damage went on the Leona, who's pretty tanky right now, sitting on Locket. And I don't like this. Well, I mean, it's there, but Darius, could he turn this? Oh, this is huge. The taunt should come through. There we go. Now he's dead. So that's a big pick there, right before Baron. I'd like to see him rotate. They could go down, but Odin's just going to back here and spend that gold.
Get the money on the map. 3K gold lead.
Slowly but surely fighting back into it.
Yeah.
Rapid Death, we're glad you're here. It's a fun game. It's enjoyable to watch. Probably more enjoyable to watch than it is to play. You can ask Stretch. Uh,
Yeah, I'm in the same boat with you, buddy.
so what we've got here, Odin's in a lot of trouble. He needs to get out. This was a great pick here by Orange Duck Gaming. And now just don't. Now here's what I hate to see, and it's kind of what we see in solo queue is something happens to a teammate, and then you just overcommit to try to get something back. They could have just kept pushing lanes. Like Spliff and Strawberry Witch could have just kept pushing mid up and let Morgan and Chloe push the bot lane back out. So there's at least pressure somewhere. Darius is gonna get some farm up top. Drake's up in 36 seconds, so Odin will be back up for that. So they can still contest this Drake, but they might have been able to get mid tower if they would have pushed that, or at least forced these guys back. Right now, they're just all gathered up on bot side for sharing that experience in gold.
You know me. I'm always talking about vision. And look at this map. We got 2 wards down.
Yep.
Geologists, 3 wards, sorry. And they're just in their topside jungle. Like,
Yep.
Orange Duck Gaming's got vision all the way across the map. There's no way they're not going to see something coming. Unless maybe they catch them off the top side.
I do like this call here. They knew they weren't going to get the dragon fight, so they're splitting the objective, but I would like to have seen Morgan there at Baron with him. I don't know that they have the damage to force this down before the other team gets here. Now we're going to see a fight. Darius does a good job of breaking this up, going in on the Seraphine. There takes down Spliff. The ult comes out of the Shin. Still alive, but now you got to back off. I would have liked to see a full 5-man commit to that if you're going to trade objectives. And this is the power of Silas, right? That's a huge ult. 2 down. They can just rotate on Baron now. That should be Orange Duck Gaming Baron. And even though Darius is 0-5, this is a great example of just playing your game and doing what you needed to for the team. Darius broke up that fight at Baron and bought his team all the time he needed. So Freelos went in, picked on the Jhin, blew that ult out of Chloe to protect Spliff, like set everything up perfectly so that the rest of Orange Duck Gaming could come in and secure that objective. So great job by the top laner to buy enough time and know what they needed to do to make that fight winnable for their team.
Yeah, so if I'm Orange Ducks right now, I'd probably just try to either 1-3-1 or Death Ball down mid, because that Draven is massive.
I honestly don't know that there's a team fight that they lose. Hey, Big Joseph, thanks for coming out. I don't know that there's a team fight that Orange Duck Gaming loses at this point now. I think there was some good stuff happening, but we're back to almost a 7K gold lead. They all got to spend that gold, and they've got Baron. So, they've got a couple choices. You've got Dragon Soul in 3 minutes. Do you just play it safe, take down a few towers, win the long game? We do have a pick here. We got a pick, but this could... Okay, Flash. Now, glad to see not overcommitting there. Appreciate the follow there, Big Joseph. Draven just is scary right now. 4 items, dealing all kinds of damage.
Like, taking chunks.
You can't step up. Now, Chloe is doing what she needs to. Got the pressure on top side. Don't know that they take that tower. I just don't know if there's enough wave clear here. Morgan is backing. Should be able to come back up. They get bounties now. I mean, if anything else, they did reset some bounties. So here's going to come extra gold to the team if they take that. Ultimate is up on Chloe.
I think the Leona short. Oh yeah, Odin's in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, this is a... Now, that was a huge fear there. That helped at least, but... Yeah. And now they're going to die over it, right? Should have never walked up there after it. It's one of those things where you just got to let your teammate die. This is at least a tower and inhibitor, or they're gonna back off. I think they could go mid here. Darius has got that pushed in. It's 5v3 right now. Top's pushing in. Hey Johnny, what's going on? They can't. Good job protecting. Doing well, sir. So those Baron empowered cannon minions, right? You just stay on the outside. There's no reason to push it. They're going to deal that damage. And with the ranged damage dealers not being up there from the other side of High Geologist, it just allows Orange Duck Gaming to keep it there, take down that tower, let soak. Now, this is interesting. I don't like this. Too deep. Yep, now it's had to blow a flash. You could look to re-engage here. If that initial goes off, the flash was unnecessary. Should have kept it for when it could be good. And now, yep, you can't protect your carry. Should be inhibitor for mid and you have to use that on the support there. Okay, now this is
greedy.
Little greedy. So going from what could have been game over to now it's still in it. The good taunt. Nice work. Wow.
Big cleanup.
And Dragon's up. That's Dragon. Hey Brandon, good to see you out here too. Can Swain stop the two of them from getting it? Odin could take this Dragon. So we go from having game over confirmed soul to now we've kind of got an interesting place to be. Clear the vision so they can't see you on it.
Or don't.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Legal kicked me out of the game. I still hear all the action, but we're loading. This is a very unfortunate time to get kicked out of the game.
Yeah, I'm still in.
It says game over. There we go. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. That was weird.
Oh, a lockdown with the Leona. Good fear by Odin to try and buy some time. Good sidestep.
The good sidestep. That was a nice flash and E from Leona. And my game is now bugged or something. I don't know why. It looks like Silas is trying to reflect the sun. Two levels down, item and a half. Actually, that's full build Draven. So 2 items down. There's nothing that Spliff can do to step up against this Draven. It's really going to come down to Chloe and Odin to kill Draven.
Yeah.
Spliff and Strawberry are going to have to play down some good CC, provide what damage they can. But I think you got to focus. You got to focus Hades. Hades needs to come off the map, and once that's done, you have to rotate straight to Fulgrim. But that's a lot to have to deal with, and there's a good amount of damage coming out of Freelos, right? Darius is still nothing to forget about at 0-6. Yeah. And if you're stacking bleeds and can actually stay in the fight, you know, all you got to do is just soak up some damage for Hades and Fulcrum at this point. Great engage there, but okay, nice kill. And this is the kind of fight we're talking about. Now that goes down, and then... Okay. I'll give it to him. Geologists have remained scrappy even through this, but here comes what we're talking about. I think, you know, the damage that needed to happen is Hades is still alive, and that can't occur. Wow. What did we just see there? Okay, so first pentakill of the year. I think this happened. I think this happened last season in game 1, did it not? We had a pentakill. I lost Stretch.
No, you didn't lose me. I sneezed. I muted the mic. I apologize for that.
So Hades, nice work on giving us the first pentakill of the season. Good game from both teams.
Good game. Let's move to game 2.
Game 2. All right, we're gonna have a little bit of some technical switching here. I've got to move computers so that I can play in the game. So please bear with us. We're gonna bring in XD Shooter, aka Casey, the nice gentleman that we've poked fun at through the night from some jungling. So he's gonna hop in here with Stretch and commentate one of the games for us.
So we're doing just best of ones then, huh?
The season will be best of one, so we're going to follow kind of that LCS format, the original one, where we'll play one game a week. We'll do that for 10 weeks. Each team will have 2 buys, and then we will have 2 best of 3 playoff rounds, and then a best of 5 championship series, just like we did last season.
Sounds good.
All right. I'm going to get invites out to the game for the next one. And then I think Twinkie is working on pro drafts for us. And then Stretch, I'm going to cancel this call we are in, and I'm going to start one with Casey, and then I'm going to actually move us, so I will disappear from the screen. Oh, that's not what we wanted to see. We got to edit that real quick. Hold on. Let's get Casey in here.
Let's see if my camera's working. Oh, wow.
Hey, there you go. We can't see your face, though. You cut your head off there. Oh, no. I need to do this first.
Well, that was an exciting game 1. I like that.
It was a very exciting game 1. All right, and once you get your camera on, Casey, let me know, because I got to do a few changes before I switch computers.
That should be on. Oh, okay. See if I can get this.
Casey,
All right.
my guy, what's going on?
I gotta turn on the lights. It's dark. How you doing, Stretch?
What's happening, brother?
You know, not playing this season. Kind of upset.
Missing smites from halfway across the world.
You got too embarrassed. I gotta see him miss smite, so I'm not the only one.
Right?
Good to see that.
If you ever commentated one of my games, it would be constant. It would be constant miss smites.
That's great to know.
Yeah.
That Draven pentakill was clean.
Yeah, that Draven was putting out some damage.
The whole game just it's refreshing to see them lose again. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen.
Okay.
So I think I have you saved in case you don't look so small now. I am going to leave myself in this call, and I will mute it. My wife is going to run the game for me after I get it created, and I'm gonna swap over and get in with my team. So Casey, I hope I can miss a smite for you, buddy.
I hope
Since
you do
I've given
too.
you so much shit, I'm hoping that I give you something to roast me on while we go through this.
My jungler's gonna shred you. That's what I've been seeing.
Hey, that's what I've heard. So let me get these invites out, and I will get out of your guys' way.
So Novo's getting ready to play your team.
I know, it's exciting.
Yeah.
Are you in league there, Casey? So I can invite you into the game so you can spectate.
Oh, yes, I can.
That's an integral part of this operation, Casey.
I didn't think that through. It's that jungler brain. We have 2 things in our head, and none of them are smiting.
All right, so I am gonna go on mute. Just let Mandy know once you're ready, and she can. Oh, you're in. Stretch can even invite you in, I guess. I thought she had you as a friend on here. Sorry, hers is set up different than mine. You know what? She doesn't have you as a friend. Is it OSG XD Shooter?
It's not loaded yet for some
Oh,
reason.
okay.
My computer's taking a poo. Oh, there it goes.
There you are. Get it offline. When Casey gets in here, do you mind just adding? I'm gonna need that headset from you.
I am on.
Come on down to the spectator room.
Who's the other person spectating? Who is that?
That is, well, I'm nuts. Yeah, sure.
And you are my senpai. Got it. Got it. Can't wait for you to make a team and finally make your appearance here.
Yeah.
One season.
I don't. We'll see. We'll see how that works. I'd be like the appetizer.
The
Main course of league.
That's not good.
Did you get the pro drafts?
I did. Okay, I'm in that.
So we got the Mute Geniuses versus Twinkies Angels, the defending champs.
Yeah.
How
That
did
was
it
nice.
feel winning last season?
It honestly was. It felt really great. All three of those games were just perfect. We made some mistakes, but we pulled them through every time.
Hey, that's the name of the game, right? Make as minimal mistakes as possible and try to snowball a lead and put the game away.
Always try to feed my bot lane, but my bot lane just wants to feed theirs. No.
Twinkie.
I'm excited to see Kel back there at the bottom. Best support ever.
So what's the lineup for Twinkies Angels this season? Though?
It's still gonna be Kel ADC. Joe is still gonna be the support. Or Luke. Oh, Luke. Sloth Tamer's our new jungler. I don't know much about him. I just know he's really good. He's better than me. He hits smites and
Tame sloths.
he
All
tames
of those.
sloths.
Yes.
And Homemade still is gonna be up top.
All right.
He should just crush it down there, wherever. It's gonna be nice to see again.
I like seeing a lot of Homemade's top play. He's a pretty safe top laner.
He really is. I didn't have to worry much about him, other than that one gank I would give him. But after that, he was just on his own, and he just pulled through every time.
Well, who do you think we're gonna see from Novo and out of the jungle tonight?
I don't know. I haven't seen much of his jungling before. Maybe Elise. I'm expecting that. But
I'm
I know
expecting the ban on that.
Kel's done his research. I didn't listen much into it today, but Kel has definitely done his research like he's always done. He always goes way too in depth, but it always works out.
Like a mad scientist.
Yes, he can guess a draft before it happens. It's kind of impressive half the time.
I'd be interested to see if he pulls out the Udyr. That's my main.
Ooh, the Udyr, your favorite.
Yeah.
Weren't you expecting that? You wanted that to be picked last season all the
Yeah.
time.
I think somebody played it last game, didn't they? Or last game of the regular season?
No, I don't think we saw it.
Man.
No, we did. Yeah, we did. We saw Udyr.
I can't remember what game it was, though.
It was right before the finals, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. I just love the champion. You build him with high movement, speed.
Ooh.
Just all over the map.
Oh, okay.
Looks like we're getting ready to boot up into the pro drafts.
I'm excited. I'm curious what my team's gonna pick. This is new.
You're kind of like
Continue.
you kind of pulling double duty today.
Yeah. This will be probably the only game I get to watch when I'm not at work, so this is nice. Get to see the first game.
Yeah.
I really want Kel to get his Ezreal.
Oh, of course.
I don't think. I'm expecting teams not to ban it. Old Duck Dynasty seemed like a really good team.
Yeah, the deal with them, man. I don't know. I wouldn't plan a Draven after that. Like I said in the pregame of that, I'd be scared of the Draven.
Yeah. If I would have had a hint that he was playing Draven, I would want that gone.
Like somebody that willfully plays that miserable champion knows how to play that miserable champion.
Yes.
All right, we got the Victor ban.
It's coming straight out at Mars, the Morgana. You're talking about banning her, you know.
The Ornn out of the top lane.
Yeah, I would take that away from Homemade as well. I'd probably take Maokai away from him as well. his champ pool is just too deep.
Yeah, that's the thing I was just getting ready to say. I mean, homemade, like you could ban out one champion that you don't want to see, but you're not going to ban him to be uncomfortable.
So you're not gonna stop him. A Nico ban.
Who plays Nico on your team?
No, that's a ban for geniuses.
Oh yeah. It's been a while, and it's been a long day.
A Bard ban. He gets his respect. He
I
always
know.
wants it.
I know who this was for.
Yes, obviously.
Yeah,
His Bard is way too good. I respect that ban every time.
Bard ban is strong.
Ooh,
The Akali.
I like this. Who's mid laner coming out from Novocaine side?
It's Pack, I
Pack attack. Okay.
believe Pack's. I know it's
Oh.
Icy and bot lane. Rise ban.
Oh, he gets
Or
it. He
Rise
gets it.
pick, Ezreal pick.
The Ezreal. We get to see if it lives up to the hype.
Hey, I ain't saying nothing because the last time I said something about him being like a Ezreal god, he ended up getting kind of screwed. So
Yeah,
I'm not putting that juju on him this time.
got kind of pooped on. I would not be surprised if the Angels get Maokai here on their final pick to counter the Urgot. He did pretty well against it last season with it.
Yeah, the Urgot. If he gets going, he's like an unstoppable.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Nice, safe misfortune pick. Nah, Pack's playing bot lane. I bet you that's a
Kale hates misfortune, so
pack.
him going against that, he had some trust issues here.
Okay, Rakan. Good CC.
So they still got jungler and support left. Got a top jungler.
They banned out Icy.
They gonna let the Elise go through? Maybe an Elise game?
Not a chance. This is
Not an
this
Elise game.
pick is Elise.
There
I
it is.
told
Yeah,
you
yeah,
because if
there
they
it is.
didn't ban it, they deserved what they got.
Yes. He is really good on that champ.
He's got a lot of games.
A Zac ban. Ooh. I don't know who they're gonna pick for the jungler. I know what his pool is.
I get to see the new champion. That'll be interesting.
Yes, this champion is very interesting to play against.
So is he more of like a big team fight? Like
He
kind of
can.
like
It's weird. He's super tanky, but he kind of just solos someone. Like he'll take them if they're against the wall. He'll just take them to the other side and just 1v1 them.
Hmm.
Echo. Ooh.
the Echo's a good. I've seen of the Echo. I don't know how anybody. Nidalee.
Nidalee. He is gonna play
Interesting.
it. Okay. This is. These team comps are very interesting. I don't think I've seen Mars play Rise before.
Rise is one like I've played a little bit of each lane. Like if I had to guess, if I had to pick a lane to play other than jungle, I'd probably say mid because I like a big time Rise player.
Oh, the
Um,
webcams are frozen. Can you fix that?
I can't use that.
Nova broke it. We'll just blame it on him.
Yeah.
Your worst decisions will haunt you.
Can everybody still hear us?
Yeah, they can still hear us, I'm pretty sure.
They cannot handle Nico.
Well, I can check. Yeah, they can still hear us. Okay.
Your commands.
Well, we're pictures instead of video.
We're pictures.
You
So
know,
it's worth.
watching this game tonight and talking about Zed's interest. I know I shouldn't go down the rabbit.
Are you still playing WoW a lot?
Oh yeah,
Has not fallen.
that's
good.
the game I'm good at.
Isn't it PVE?
No, there's PvP,
Oh,
and I play a rogue. And there's more than one way to be good at PvE too.
Interesting.
Max damage.
Well, no,
Top
just mad.
discharge.
I'm excited for this. Get to see the new champ. He's talked about playing it before.
I'm interested to see it. I have no idea what his kit looks like. I have no idea what.
It's a lot of CC. He can really just keep a character locked down. Ult is very interesting.
So you say he takes him across the map.
It's weird. So like if he's against a wall, he can ult him and it'll go through the wall to the other side, and then they'll both end up on the other side.
That's bizarre.
Yes.
That's
It's very interesting.
that's like a whole new level of Mordekaiser's ult.
Yeah. He also has a knock up, and it's weird. I don't like it. I'm just glad I get to see Kel's Ezreal and just watch the downfall of this.
Shout out to Mars to playing the Rise, because I always love seeing the Rise.
I didn't know he had it.
It's an underrated. Super useful for team movement. Super useful for like if you get fed early, you do immense amounts of damage. Huge wave clear. Like I would expect to see Mars be able to clear first couple waves pretty quick post 3. Once he gets 3, he'll be able to clear wave real fast, push wave in, and make impacts on the map. I'd like to see him roam.
I would too. He'll be able to just, I mean, he got that ultimate. He can just appear both bot and top whenever he feels like it.
Yeah. And the nice thing too about Rise is it gives you a little bit of survivability because you can slow the Akali, you can lock the Akali down.
I don't know if it's a good matchup against Akali though.
If played right.
The Victor is
kinda-
his perfect matchup, but they took that away, which is really smart.
Yeah. Well, that's what he played a lot of last season.
Oh yeah. That pretty sure he plays Akali too. Silas took quite a champs. Ah, the spectators delay is just giving me.
Yeah. They got to do something for that. Does it really have to be 3 minutes?
3 minutes is quite a long time.
You know what I mean? Like
I think a
do a
minute
minute
would be
30.
fine. Yeah.
It's far enough behind that we can't make impact.
There better be a Kali pentakiller. I'm suing. Someone's upset they didn't get a Kali. All right.
That would be a first for the league. 2 pentakills in first week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he got that pentakill. His team did the right job, just tanked for that guy.
Yeah.
Their whole lead bonus was on him.
Yeah. Like in the way that the team played together, you know, they prioritized making sure that the Raven didn't get shut down, making sure that to get fed. Once he got that first double kill, it was right in the first couple minutes of the match. They continued to try and pour resources to try and get that champion's number because once that champion's 3-4 items, you're killing people with 2 axes, 3 axes.
I just can't deal with him early game. If I'm playing ADC, I'm banning Draven. I can't stand it.
And then low elo too. I mean, if you know how to play him at a really high level,
Oh yeah.
it's absolute.
You know me,
like,
I'm a rat
destructive.
main. That rat only has like 700 HP. Draven does 100 something damage per auto. It's
I
not
love
good
the
for me.
rat.
It
Remember,
doesn't.
words of wisdom to the stream. It's only sticky, so you
All right. What is this matching skins we got down here on Twinkie side?
All right, so word to the wise there, XD shooter, Jason. Hit the plus button and fast forward that thing all the way up to, because there's still like a delay.
I think I'm caught all the way up. Yeah, I'm ahead of you.
No, I should be all right.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
What's your timestamp? 36 seconds.
Yeah,
37. Yeah,
40.
30 seconds until minions
Just a little
spawn.
bit ahead of the stream.
that Rise skin's pretty cool. Looks like Balder.
Oh yeah.
Norse mythology. Jesus, what is Kassanti holding?
It's
Minions have
right.
spawned.
I think the term for them is glaives, but they're
They just look like rocks in his hand, just smashing together.
I'm gonna be paying a lot of attention. Let's see how that shakes out. All right, so we got opposing junglers. We got Vision from Twinks Angels in the bottom jungle.
I think
I'm
that's
a big
a
stickler for Vision.
that's a really good thing about Twinks Angels. They really just their vision is immaculate. I love it.
Well, and that's the thing. Like last season I was a big stickler for Vision, and one of the teams that had the best vision was Twinks Angels.
You're gonna see Xante's little knockup up here. It's very nice. Just pulls him right back to him. What are those? Those look
We got
so
some action
cool.
bot lane.
Kell's just poking with his Ezreal. Can't wait to see what's gonna happen from the jungle. Got
It
no
seems
Novocaine.
like jungle's less impactful than last season.
The changes to jungle were kind of devastating because now you have to focus a little bit more on your camps than anything else. At least we got Nova going up top side.
Ooh. See, that's what I'm talking about with the Rise in mid. You can just stun the Akali. She can't move.
Uh-oh. Wow. He got out of that. How? Move my timestamp just a little bit further back.
Looks like we're gonna get a dive on the Akali, maybe.
Ooh. Little skirmish in the jungle. Mars is doing really well right now.
I've seen him play Rise. He plays a good Rise.
He's a very good mid laner. I give him that. Can't let it all go to his head though.
Right. Got a little jungle fight.
I think his jungling's way different because he doesn't do tanky champs like I do.
Right.
He's more of a I'm gonna hit harder. I'm gonna carry this team. Oh, bot lane's a little.
How did he get away?
There's see, you were watching the jungle fight. I was watching the
Yeah.
bot lane fight.
Yeah, I don't know how Novo got away there. But
That's-
I would have liked to see that kill on bot lane go.
It was. We got a skirmish in the top. Got his flash.
Oh, do we got a kill in mid? No. Pack ain't taking that.
Is Nidalee about to? Oh wow! What a spear. That was. Interesting. 1K gold lead already. That's not bad.
Getting him an objective early too.
Oh, they're taking drag. That's both games. Drag has been taken just right off the rip.
I mean, that's the thing too, is pressure. You know, if you get the right pressure, bot lane, mid
Well-
lane, you can take the objective.
We might have a.
We're gonna have a little fight here.
Oh yes. Novocaine, you better not mess this up.
Captain Moffat, I like that.
Oh no, they might have stayed.
They did just enough to keep that.
That I get. Yeah, they just need to back off and back here at this point. That was good. No one died. Wow.
That was just enough to make him back and not give up the objective. That was a
I'm
good
s-
play by the geniuses.
I didn't think that Nami stalled flash after that bot fight. I thought she used it.
Got a farm fest top lane.
Say, I can't even. I was trying to look at the CS difference. Oh, there it is. Say, if you're in control of it, do you want to pull up the scoreboard for him?
I'm not in control of it.
Oh, what a shame.
Unfortunate.
Oh wow, Urgot is down a lot of CS actually. 51 to 30.
Nice little trade mid lane.
Back went really too deep for that.
Yeah, yeah. You don't want to fight Rise there because if you have a jungler nearby, you're shot.
Just his skill shots, just hide behind the minions and you'll be a little bit better.
Right. That was a miss by Baus.
Barely got out of it. Ooh, we got Nidalee sneaking into the bottom.
Gonna try and go get it with a spear.
I guess it was all in vain. They just bullied her out.
Yep.
Oh, he did share the gold though. That wasn't good.
Back's in a bad spot here.
Oh. He might be able to pull it off. Just has to pray on him missing everything.
Sloth just sitting there waiting for a spear.
And Nova's just right next to him and they don't know. Oh. You're gonna be able to dive this? No, they're backing away. Ooh.
That's unlucky too because they didn't know Nova was there.
I don't think Nova cared. He just went the other way.
Tway
This-
hitting them at the back.
This is... Oh no. Who's that ult after? What? Who did you send that towards, Kel?
He was back. He was stopping Nova's back just to be mean.
Say that was there's no one else there.
Looks like Sloth Tamer's gonna get this objective. There's no vision on it. Mars is coming up to help. Mars will do a lot of damage to that too.
Looks. He is showing why people really ban his Ezreal. He does not miss his skill shots.
Oh, Pat came through.
Uh oh, no, you need to.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about with the Rise ult. That was a clutch Rise ult out of death.
Oh, they did get it off.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Just barely.
That was a perfect use of that ult.
It really was. Not many deaths. 10 minutes in.
No, one death. I mean, it's a really, I don't want to say safe game because there have been some risks taken, but it's been a conservative game. It's the right word.
There's been a lot of people leaving with 1 HP.
Yeah.
Oh, this could be bad for this.
Yeah,
opponent.
that's real bad for that.
I mean, she got Urgot right above her.
That spear was going into Narnia. Probably anticipating the jump over the wall. Kale getting some free one single lane farming time. It's always good for an ADC.
Oh wow. That was
Ooh,
that is
clutch
good from our
off the minion. That's what I'm talking about.
That is killing it right now.
This mid lane is gonna be Like that's the thing is like you can't farm in wave with a Rise in lane. You can't.
This Urgot is just getting no farm with Cassante around.
Twinkie got a kill. They need to stay on the damage dealer. And now Nova's screwed.
They're gonna let Echo go by? Okay, good. Oh no, he stole the kill. he's getting an earful from that one.
That was a pretty decisive fight in bot lane.
You got your support now, 2 kills. Oh no.
What's going on, Twink? Twinkie's only got 1.
He got he got first blood. Oh no, this Icy just went back in.
Yeah, there's no world there where you want to try and protect that tower. You just give that tower up, let it fall back, and let your teammates come up to help.
Oh, did you see that homemade dodge? Urgot just barely missed homemade there. This top side is just... got a bounty on him just for CSing right now.
7k, 8k gold lead.
Finally getting that dragon down.
Turret plating will fall soon.
That took a little bit.
That's 2 objectives off the table.
Red team has slain the dragon.
I just like how the top laners are just keeping to themselves.
Just hanging out.
Yeah, not a worry in the world.
It's like an arm wrestling match up there.
Urgot slowly getting his CS back, but
And he will, as those kneecap shotguns, come off of like a timed cooldown. His clear will get a little bit better.
surprised he went boots first. Especially Merc treads against... I guess he's thinking long run.
Yeah, between the Echo has, quick kill potential. Akali has quick kill potential.
This mid lane has just gone back and forth for even trades. He's already got Rod though, so that's help him start stacking that up.
Can't go on him when there's a wave there. Now that's
Now,
there's
yeah.
potential.
Nope, waves back. Oh, I spoke. I am liking the vision right now. It's actually been kind of clear.
Yeah, the map's lit up. Both teams have vision. Well, actually,
It's kind of
Twink's
even right now.
Angels a little bit behind on the vision. They've got vision in more important places,
Oh yeah.
but less over.
I mean, looks like Geniuses just has vision just around their red side right now and one over. Never mind,
And really, that's the only place they're gonna put it because they're getting invaded. They know it. They have no pressure to put any vision into the other side.
No, they're gonna switch top and bot. That's interesting call. The phase rush on Rise.
Try to get Twink some more gold.
Uh-oh, Nova just ran into a whole lot of problems.
Yeah. Does he get out? He gets out.
He does. He just
Sneaky.
barely missed his that ultimate. Oh, he needs to get out of there. Joe needs to... Wow. He's just scraping by. Just everything. Oh my. Him having just a small dash like Aatrox, that's so weird.
Rift Herald mid.
Oh no.
Oh, almost an outplay by Pack.
No. Sloth just went a little bit too far on that.
Yep.
Nova did
That's
get a
some
shutdown.
gold. That's some gold on Nova with the Echo.
They're still down 8. Still a pretty far distance, but
It's almost like your team heard me criticizing their vision because now they got vision
Hey,
all over the
hey.
place.
he has ears. You're just giving him a bigger ego whenever he joins back. It's like my vision score. It looks like Geniuses just have too many sweepers. Yeah, 3 over there already. Akali has 1.
Yeah, but I mean, in this,
Uh-oh.
in their position, they got to be able to clear it. 'Cause, I
Nova
mean,
tried to
everybody-
take on the kill.
Yeah, what's Kale got? Triforce already, and he's gonna get back and get Manamune.
Yeah, it's looking like a good reason to keep banning his Ezreal.
Mirror mana.
Oh wow, that spear hit.
Oof. And they're starting to hurt.
That was a lot of damage.
Rise's damage ain't nothing to shake a stick at either, though. Like his Qs can start to hurt like
You're gonna need
literally spears.
slap some flex tape on that. Anytime she hits a spear, that's just way too much damage right now. Oh, Homemade almost got him out. They could just take drag, but they're just bullying them right now.
I agree with it though, because you're getting gold on your way to a dragon that you know that you're going to get anyway. I like the Urgot split push. At least get objectives.
That's smart right now. They might need to send Homemade back to just keep them in check. He does have TP up. He could just go up there right now. Oh wow.
My lord.
Wow, that damage.
Killing spree.
Oh, and here comes a TP from Rise.
Red team
With the stun, yep.
That's
unfortunate.
red team has slain the dragon.
Pack. I don't think Pack should go in on this.
No,
Oh, no.
Pat can't deal that much. Can't deal enough damage to kill that.
Oh, the
Oh, and it
spear.
hit max
Oh,
range.
No, that's not enough damage. Just a little bit more. That was so good.
Does Nidalee have a hat yet?
No.
No.
Stacking the ring right now, but I don't know.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
We're almost up 10k gold.
Look at all the vision through bot side jungle.
That is, yeah, there is. The only thing they can't see is when they're walking out of spawn.
Right.
How much money does Nidalee have on it right now?
Gotta be a lot.
Yeah,
I don't recall the last time Nidalee backed.
it's been a while. Urgot's still just stacking up some gold.
Let's see what they get.
Now she finished that, and her boots. That's a lot of money. Oh, I think Urgot's done for here.
He might be able to take one with him. He's got to know that they're coming.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Oh yeah, he pinged it, but I don't think there's much he could do.
He made the right decision to turn and try to go onto the damage dealer. So he wasn't killing either of the other two.
The new Jack shows item. How do you feel about this? How do you feel about this item?
I have no idea what it even does.
It just adds stacks upon stacks of mana and armor the longer the fight goes, and every so often it siphons HP. So tanks are just yeah, it's just made tanks tankier.
Yeah, that's OP. Like, so basically, you take that item, you just want to stall the game as long as possible.
No, it only stacks when you're fighting.
Okay.
It's only when you're fighting, yeah.
Blue team's turret
That's about
has
it.
been destroyed.
So a ramping tank.
Yeah.
Wow.
As the fight's going on, it just slowly just starts building up. Now you see both of our top laners have built it so far. That's they could just go get Baron and just wait for the fight, because they're gonna win that.
Oh my.
Wow.
Wow.
700 damage right there. So you gonna hit another one? Almost.
I mean, Rise is hitting for 600s now.
The longer this game goes on, the worse it's gonna get.
That's the smart move. Go up there, get the Baron, try to push it in, try to end the game.
They got waves on their side right now. Drag's coming up. Don't know
I
what
mean,
to
they're
do
just
about that.
melting that thing.
They have the perfect amount of tank and perfect amount of DPS.
Yeah.
Slain Baron
Mars still yet to die. That man is keeping it alive. Didn't die all of the championship series, and he's just still trying to do it. I don't see a winning point for Novocaine's team right here unless they just somehow wipe it.
The only chance that they got is if Novo jumps it and steals it. But that's going to be a sacrifice to
Yeah.
turn it into a 4v5 with Baron.
I mean, he could. I mean, he has his ult. It's risky, but he could do it.
Could rewind it, yep.
Oh, wow. Nidalee spears are hitting way too hard right now. Oh, Kali just went. Oh, they got the kill. Oh, my.
Got the damage carry.
Oh, no, and they just sacrificed Nami. Nova was just a little bit too slow on that. They just need a backup here. Oh, no.
The Rakan ult.
Yeah, they're just letting them bully him over the wall right now. Now they can just walk it down mid. That was
a fight they wanted to avoid.
yeah. It was almost really good. After they got that kill on Ez, they could have just backed up a little bit. But just letting Ryze poke him over the wall.
And Ryze is dealing damage to everybody in a short area.
I'm just gonna back off here. Yeah, okay, they couldn't end it. Bet Akali would have got that shutdown. Would have been a lot better.
Yeah, I think what they needed to do there in the mid game was try to get the Akali ahead.
Akali and Echo are their best chances right now. Just to be able to one-shot that Nidalee or Ezreal.
Shooting start.
Gonna have a fight here around top side.
And there's a fight going on bot side right now as well.
Yeah, I don't think there's a world that the Akali kills the Cassante.
No, it doesn't even look like it's hurting him at all. Oh wow, he canceled his ult.
I have been wanting to see his ult this entire game, and he missed it once.
It's kind of
canceled it.
it's kind of like a Warwick Q. Like he just ends up on the other side,
Okay.
and if they're against a wall, they'll end up on the other side of the wall together. He has it up, so let's see if he uses it. But
That
no,
was
they're
a
just,
lot of damage.
he's just chasing this Akali down. Oh no. That looks like it's
that's
the end of
probably
it. Yeah.
game. Yeah.
That looks like that's game.
Well played by Twinks Angels. Well fought by the geniuses.
I'm excited for the rest of the season. This is
Yeah, it'd be cool to see what unfolds. look forward to shoutcasting with you again, hopefully in the future.
That's yeah. I hope I get time. Job is just conflicting right now.
Hey, completely understand.
It's exciting though. Ready for another season of this.
Yeah.
Are we still dragging people in to talk to them?
I'm not sure what Nova wants to do. I'm sure he'll be back after.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, there it is.
Well
Oh.
played. Well played.
Yeah, it was the first game, right? Season's early.
Yeah.
Yeah, just gotta shake off those jitters.
Yeah.
Didn't get to see a still.
All right, come on though. I did dodge that spear early. I think you all thought I was dead to that Italy rise.
Oh yes, yes.
My old man reflexes still allowed me to dodge that spear, so that was my highlight of the game, was dodging the spear. But no, overall, we got a good week. So we got the champions coming out on top on their debut game of the season. We got Orange Duck Gaming coming in, first time in the league and throwing a dub out there. So no, appreciate everybody that came out this week. It was exciting. To your point, Casey, with all the back and forth this week, I think I'm going to have to figure out a better way to do multicaster and switch them in and out. So I think maybe next week we could start pulling teams in, bringing some of the captains in and having a breakdown of the game.
Wanted to bring my own team captain in here. Dang.
But no. So yeah. Well, thank you for everybody who came out. Next week we will have 2 games again. I'm trying to see who do we have playing each other next week. I had the schedule up and then I closed it out of this one. But Let's Get Orny will be playing next week. I know that we as the Mute Geniuses are on bye. But we'll have 2 games again. It's 8 Eastern, 7 Central, and 9 Eastern, 8 Central. So thanks to everybody that came out. Stretch Casey, thanks for getting us through the second game.
Hey, it's been real.
Anytime.
It's been fun.
And I didn't even get a chance to miss a smite for you, so I'm sorry, buddy. There's 7 more games this season. 7 more games.
Hopefully.
Plenty of opportunity.
Exactly.
All right. Thanks everybody who came out, and hope you all have a good rest of your evening.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
Peace.